Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. We have got another trophy review episode. Now, these have been coming in thick and fast into the Discord, and I really do appreciate it. Being able to see everyone's trophy lists, give game suggestions, it's all been fantastic. And if you want your trophy list reviewed, then just join the Discord. The link is in the description below. Pop your PSN profile in the Discord channel that says Rate My Trophies, and you'll be added to the list. If you do want to jump up to the top of that list, then just become a member. We do members get to the jump to the top of the queue. And also, if they want, we review them live on stream. They don't have to if they don't want to, though. It's always down to your preference. Click the join button down below if you do want to be a part of it, and let's just get into it. In today's video, we've got APG159746, a person who will play his 400 plus games one day. I think that's a sentiment that we can all agree at one point we've felt. He is 70,000 in his rank country. He has a 63.1% completion rate out of 125 games played, and he's got 58 platinum trophies. So let's get into it. As always, we go in alphabetical order, and we've got 1,000 times resist. Starting off with a game I have never seen or heard of. So, like in all of the videos, we check the game out and see what it is. No game. Oh, there we go. We got gameplay. Okay, interesting. It's a 2 out of 10. Takes 10 hours to complete. I needed it over 2 days. A Plague Tale: Innocence. The first time I've seen this on a list, I think. It's a game I really want to play, but one of those that I know I just have to be in the mood for, and I've not been in the mood for it just yet. But I've seen that the platinum is relatively easy. You can get it quite quick, and the story is supposed to be brilliant. Astro's Playroom, again, God tier. Again, if you haven't got a PS5, if you've got a PS5, why do you not have this platinum? And then we've got Bluey, which was my 100th platinum. Now, hot take, I think Bluey might be better than Peppa Pig. At least with Bluey, you've got to, like, find things. There's a little bit of a collectible aspect to it, where Peppa Pig's just sort of, like, play the game, do a couple of trophies. So, maybe not a hot take, but maybe a hot take. Bluey over Peppa Pig, let me know. Concrete Genie, again, another brilliant game. You play as a boy who lives in, like, a dock pier town that used to be vibrant and uplifted, and then all of a sudden is all downtrodden. And he uses his art to try and bring the city back using his powers, all while sort of hiding from a bully. Control, again, some people have been suggesting that I try this, and with the state of play showing that there was a sequel, definitely going to be giving that one a go. At least give it a try anyway. It doesn't look like my type of game, but you never know. You won't know if you like a game until you try it. Then we've got Copycat, which, if I remember rightly, I've already searched for it. It's just some random cat game. Yeah, just some random cat game. But I've seen this a couple of times now. It's a 4-hour platinum. Maybe if you're trying to do an A to Z challenge, or so many platinums in so many days challenge, it's definitely one that you can do. He's done it in 3 hours. It says it's a 4-hour plat. Now, a game, again, I said this in chat the other day. This game, to me, was such a melding of two things that I like. Zombie apocalypse, bikers, but I could never get into it, and I have not got into it yet. And that's mainly because, as silly as it sounds, I don't like his bike. If you're a biker, you need a proper bike. What he's got isn't a proper bike. Now, I don't know whether, as the game goes on, you upgrade it or get a better one or what, but to me, it just... The bike is everything to a biker, so I've never... And it just didn't pull me in. It will get tackled at some point, but when... It's definitely on the back burner for me. Death Stranding 2, over 200 hours in 2 platinums. Oh my god. Do you know what? I've started Death Stranding. So yeah, so I've tried Death Stranding, and I've got completed episode 1... So I've played about 2 hours of Death Stranding, so maybe I didn't give it a first shake. Maybe we go back to it. Oh my god, I've just noticed he's got he's got Death Stranding, Death Stranding 2, and then Death Stranding Director's Cut. So we've got the PS4, the PS5, and okay. Dispatch, that's a game I've seen a lot of people see. I actually nothing on it really other than TikToks. I didn't even know the game was out. It's like you play the dispatch operator for superheroes. Maybe we'll give it a go. Maybe I'll wait for PlayStation Plus or for it to go on sale. I don't think I'd pick it up while it's full price. Donut County, again, if you've got a couple of hours to kill in the day or you need a platinum in a weekend, Donut County is probably the best. Like, turn your brain off, play the game, and have fun. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Okay, another one we need to check. Oh, I like the art style. I really like it. Add this to me ever-growing list of games. Yeah, I like the look of that. Mainly the art style. It's like cel-shaded, but not quite cel-shaded. What does it say it is? Like, what type of game? 51 trophies. Doesn't actually have a trophy guide to it. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Complete the beginner, 2 dungeons, complete every dungeon, become buddies. How long did it take them to do? Took them a week, so maybe it's like a 20-hour plot, depending on the play sessions. Erica, again, I've not... Horror game, maybe? Oh no, it's one of those real life, like they have actors. Oh, right, okay. 9 hours, 6 playthroughs, okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Now, I've heard that that's a bit of a grind as well, so... Fair play, fair play. Five Nights at Freddy's. Never play, will never have, and probably will never play one of those games. Do not like the look of them. Ghost of Tsushima, PS4, PS5. It looks like the PS5 was a stack. Ghost of Yotai. So again, some hefty platinums there. Gree, again, a game I've seen a lot of in different types of challenge videos that I probably will leave till a challenge video. It's not something I would want to play just by itself. Job Simulator. Now, was this done in VR or was it just done on the PS5? It'd be nice if you could let me know in the comments. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes of Heaven. I have a feeling that this is going to be a fighting game. It normally is with these types of games. There we go. Oh, no, it's horse riding in it. Okay. Just Crow Things. Again, the couple. Now, this looks a bit quirky. Maybe. Yeah, I could see that. I can see. How many trophies is there? 36 trophies. It doesn't actually look... They're all common. Let's have a look and see what the fastest 100% was. 4 hours, 10, 15. So look, I reckon it's about a 15-day plat. A 15-day plat. God, if it was a 15-day plat, I'd probably... Yeah, 15-hour. Life is Strange. Again, a series that a few people, especially the chat, have been wanting me to play. I might get round to it soon. Like a Dragon, I think that's a Yakuza game, or like a Yakuza spin-off. So we've got Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his name, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and Like a Dragon Pirate. Guardians of the Galaxy, again, apparently supposed to be a brilliant game, but Marvel's Avengers put me off playing it. I don't think it's made by the same people, but it looked the same, and obviously Avengers was, oh boy. So it came out around that time and I just avoided it and never got back round to it. Marvel Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man's Miles Morales double stack, and an actual double stack as well, not a auto pot. Again, these are probably one of these should be in your trophy list, especially if you've got a PS4 or PS5. They're some of the easiest platinums you'll get, some of the most fun platinums you'll get. I would always recommend any one of these games. Obviously, good to start with the first one. Miles Morales, you could play as by itself and not have story. And then Marvel Spider-Man 2 just rounds out the other two games. I do think Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, it did it just enough to be a standalone title, but very well could have been an expansion. Never. 5-hour platinum. Never heard of that. Ba-dum-bum. Oh my god. Did I really just come out with that as a joke? Okay. Looks like something I could throw into a challenge. Doesn't look something like it's massively appealing to me, but definitely something we could look at. Nobody Wants to Die. Now, do you know what? I don't see many people with this platinum. Let's see. Is it a rare? It's an uncommon, so there's quite a few people. But I don't see, like, when I've looked at lists, I don't see many people with it, and it's a brilliant game. If you've ever watched the TV show Altered Carbon, Netflix, should never have been cancelled after 2 seasons. It was absolutely amazing. If you like, so it's like if Altered Carbon, the TV show, Cyberpunk, and a detective noir all squished together in a blender and spewed out something, it would be Nobody Wants to Die. The first-person detective puzzle game, it's brilliant. RoboCop, Rogue City, and RoboCop Unfinished Business, again, absolute beasts of games. Just straight nostalgia to the veins. It's brilliant. Squirrel with a Gun, again, I've seen that a few times. It looks like it's pretty much Goat Simulator in it, let's face it. It's not a long platinum, it's a weird game. Thank goodness you're here. Again, the fact that this is on PlayStation Plus now means that there's plenty of people are getting it, and that is amazing because it is, again, I've put it into the last like 3 videos I've made because I can't get across enough how good this game is. I love it, especially if you're British, if you love British humor, if you're about my age and remember like Beano's and like old television was still on, like 70s TV, 80s TV, Faulty Towers, all that sort of grainy stuff. This is it. I always remember as well, like the pause screen on it. If you're from the UK and you know Coronation Street, for me, you pausing the game just reminds me of like the in-between adverts, you know, when it does the intro to Coronation Street. Don't know why, it just does. The Expanse, again, I'm gutted they're bringing an Expanse game out, but it's only on PC. Expanse is probably one of my favorite TV franchises. I'm gutted the way that it ended. I would have liked maybe 1 or 2 more seasons because I know what happens in the books and there's a lot more they could have expanded on. This follows the characters from the show just a little bit before the first season, so it acts as like a prequel. It's brilliant. It's one of the Telltale games as well where you have to do things like Game of Thrones, play the game, you get the platinum. What are some of the others? Batman, play the game, get the platinum. This, you have to do stuff in like the first episode that pays off in like the 3rd or 4th episode. So there is something to do which makes playing it a little bit more interactive than, say, the other games. Last of Us Part 2, Last of Us Remastered. Again, I will hopefully get to Last of Us Part 2 this year. One of the problems when reading this list is it always brings to mind that I need to play a game, and then I completely forget about it until I read the next list and the game's on there again. Walking Dead Collection is, again, brilliant set of Telltale games. I think these are ones where you have to do things as well. I don't think you can just sort of run the story through. You have to actually do things to set up, maybe. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners. I've never seen that. I've seen a few different games, but not this one. Like, name this one. I have a feeling this looks like VR. Yeah, it's a VR game. Tome, again, a game I've not played but seen a lot of that I really want to try. It's like a camera perspective type game, if I remember rightly. Ultimate Chicken Horse? What the? It's 15-hour platinum. And it took you 3 years to do. What? It looks like shovelware, but not like shovelware. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon. What? Some of the names these people give games. Is it a sequel to this? Yeah, a sequel to this one. What the? And then we've got Uncharted, Amongst Thieves, Drake's Deception, and Drake's Fortune. And these are all on the PS4. Nice. Any plans to do Uncharted 4 maybe? I can't say anything. I haven't played any of them. Unpacking, again, a brilliant game. It's similar to Donut County. You can get it done in, say, a weekend. All you have to do is unpack boxes. So obviously, name of the game. But you sort of go through the stages of a person's life. You unpack the bedroom, then you unpack something else, like college dorm, then a house, then the first apartment, then the first family home, then they get divorced, then they find the single home. You go basically through someone's whole life unpacking, and there's a place for everything. You've got to put it down. It's literally shut your brain off, pop everything down. There's some things where they have to go in specific places, some where they don't. As long as you get everything in place without like not blocking something off, you're good. Until then, what's that? Really? Like a Japanese pixel game. 20. It's a 7 out of 10. What makes it so difficult? Stage 1. Second. I don't know. 7. Maybe it's the grind. Viewfinder, again, a brilliant game. It's like a perspective game. You take pictures, you move things around, and then like you can take a picture of an open space, pop it down, and it then makes a hole. It's pretty good. Not too difficult. It's a little bit hard to track the levels though, especially if you want to go back, because as it says viewfinder, you look through a viewfinder, so you have to sort of remember what each level's about, or do what I did and just follow the video guide and get it done pretty easy. Watch Dogs Legion, nice. That's the most recent one that they've done. I played the first Watch Dogs, never played any of the others. Maybe that's a franchise I should go back to at some point this year. We Happy Few, that's the game with the policeman, isn't it, where you've got to take like happy pills and stuff. If I remember rightly, let me have a look. While I was searching trailers, we might as well. Yeah, it's the one I thought it was. It's isn't it made by the same developers or the same producers at like Dishonored and stuff? And then Yakuza, another 40-hour platinum. Again, so I love anime. I love playing anime. I love watching anime. I love Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I love when it comes to like anime. In terms of Japanese gaming, though, it's something I've never lent towards, except for Pokemon. Pokemon's a different thing. Pokemon is the GOAT. But in terms of, like, Final Fantasies, Yakuzas, like a Dragon, even so far as to, like, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, that leans a little bit more into the Japanese side than it does, say, the American side, as much as a Metal Gear Solid game sort of is to the West. But yeah, it's just not something I've ever gone into. And there we have it. Quite a short list today. Obviously, it's no 600 platinums with shovelware in it, but it is a respectable 58 trophies with some hefty games on there. Let's have a look at his milestones. So his very first trophy was Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. So he has played Uncharted 4, so he's platinumed 1, 2, and 3, but not 4. Does it say why? Let's have a look. Oh, that's mine. So he's got 42%. Doesn't actually say... There's nothing I can see that points out why he put it down. Hopefully he picks it up. It's always nice if someone can go back and finish a game. That's what we're doing pretty much all of this year. First platinum was Days Gone. Nice. 500th trophy was We Happy Few. 10th platinum, Astro's Playroom. Again, goated. 20th platinum, The Expanse. 30th Tome. Fastest was Days Gone Remastered. I'm assuming I didn't look at that. Maybe it's a auto pop. Yeah, you got all 57 trophies in 17 seconds. 40th platinum, Plague Tale Innocence. 50th platinum, Uncharted 2. So that was only 3 months ago. So maybe he's on an Uncharted grind, and we'll see that soon. And then let's have a look at his rarest trophies. So Friends vs. Friends, Dreams. Never heard of either of those games, but there is ultra rare trophies. He's got 37 ultra rares. Let me have a look at my profile. I don't know how many I've got at the minute. I've got 47, so I'm a little bit ahead. But all of mine are like old sports games where they're probably ultra rare because nobody bothered playing them back then. And no one's got a PS3 anymore. Dreams, Until Then, Saints and Sinners. Oh, We Happy Few. Nice. Let's have a look. So, you have been steadily getting platinums over the years. Let me have a look at your thing. When did you say your first trophy was? So you've been trophy hunting for 8 years, so that puts you square in the PS4 era. So I think we've just gone through them, and I don't think we've got any PS3. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but it says PS4, so I'm assuming you probably played the PS4 version. So maybe so someone suggested in the last video that at the end of this, I provide a suggestion of a platinum to maybe try and get based on the trophies that you have. So for me, I would say, hold on, PS3 Platinum. You can pick some PS3 games up relatively cheaply, but I in this one, I wouldn't actually go for a specific game. To me, the fact that you've not got really any PS3 would be to get a PS3 one. So whether that be a PS3 game that you can stream from the PlayStation Plus catalog, or if you've got a PS3, don't go out and buy a PS3, obviously. But if you've got a PS3, then maybe get one of the games, like, I don't know. Let me have a look at mine. Like The Godfather 2, cracking game. God of War 3, cracking game. Sly Raccoon, Terminator, Saboteur. Now, the Saboteur is probably one of my all-time favorite PS3 games for trophies and for gameplay. I just love the way that the whole of France, you play in France, Paris, and the whole of Paris is black and white, and every time you liberate an area, it turns into color. I don't know, it was just such a good mechanic that I've never seen really replicated. So if that was me, I would probably go for one of those three if you can. Obviously, don't go out and buy a PS3. This is just the suggestion. But this, like, Fallout New Vegas is streamable on the PlayStation Plus catalog, so maybe Fallout New Vegas is one as well. So there we have it, guys. This was APG's profile. If you do want yours checked out on the stream, or if you want to check out on a video, drop it down below, join the Discord, subscribe, and if you become a member, it jumps you to the top of the queue. And until next time, we'll catch you all later.